I have showered. I've gotten all nice and ready. Our luggage has been ready for a while. So this baby better get here. Like,
today.
wait till we go to the grocery store and then get here. Today's the day. That's what I should say. I dreamt last night that I had her. So just like
your dreams.
Yes, me and my dreams. The night before Casey proposed, I had a dream that he had proposed.
Wasn't it the night before you found out you were pregnant with this one that you dreamt?
And the night before I found out I was pregnant, I dreamt I found out I was pregnant. We're hoping walking around stores and getting some last minute stuff will help with the progress. So we're taking a nice break and having some lunch. If anything, I might just go into the hospital to see what they say, if I've progressed at all or not. We just came to walk around the temple. Still no sign of baby. Plenty of contractions, I think, but... All right, here we go. We're on our way to the hospital. I've been feeling a lot of contractions over the last few days, so we're hoping that we don't get sent home. I was checked on Friday. Today's Monday. Friday, they checked me and I was dilated to 3, 80% effaced, 3.5. 80% effaced. Baby was at -2 and my cervix was completely soft. This is it. I can feel it in my nuggets. Final countdown. Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, we're just here to check in.
I tried recording earlier, but there was no time. It was go time. I got my IV in. They're checking my blood pressure. It is a bit high, so they sent my blood in to make sure I don't have preeclampsia. Baby had turned. She was sideways or across, which my last 2 babies did the same thing. They told me that if they couldn't turn the baby, I was gonna end up having a C-section. They immediately got an IV in me. They gave me an epidural just in case I ended up having a C-section. They successfully turned the baby and broke my water. I was at a 5 before they broke my water, so the contractions were doing something. Now it's just a waiting game. They haven't tested me for COVID yet, but they will. Baby keeps trying to turn sideways again, but everything is going good.
I've been around medical professionals enough. When you talk like that, I don't like it. There's more urgency. There's more concern.
Yeah, there was it was go time quickly. And I was I could see it in their eyes. Okay, what's the bad news? Just give it to me.
What do you got?
Yeah,
what do you got?
Get it out of the way and tell us. I'm shaking. They told me it was probably
the one that stopped your labor.
Yeah, so they gave me a shot to stop labor so that they could turn the baby. And my contractions have picked up. So
they're like pizza dough.
Right? That thing was crazy. If you haven't seen someone turn a baby, you have to witness that. I was just like, what is happening to my belly?
Made what you did seem mild.
Right? Contractions picked up. Now it's just a waiting game to see if the test for preeclampsia, hopefully it's not preeclampsia, because my blood pressure's been a little high. But honestly, it was never high during the entire pregnancy. So.
Right. I think it was just everything that was happening. I mean,
the anxiety.
How could your blood pressure have not gone up?
Yeah, I was like,
Just the physical exertion of, they're doing stuff to you. You're getting an epidural.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Getting your blood drawn. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even just them talking okay, C-section,
right.
No, not again. But we've talked C-section with the last 3. Last 3 including this one.
So far, avoided all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So far.
And so far, doing good with this baby. Hopefully it's a matter of a couple of hours, maybe less, hopefully less. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's basically 8:40. I was pretty certain that the epidural was wearing off. They told me that it was a continuous medication thing, so if I needed extra, that I could push the button, but that I shouldn't be feeling things. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm feeling it all. I can feel my toes. I can feel the contractions. So they checked me, felt all of that, put another monitor in to check for the contractions from inside, and then they realized that no, I did not have the epidural button or anything. Like,
it's not set up with a continuous drip at all.
yeah, so I was like, okay, this happens to me all the time. I don't want them to think I'm a drug addict, but something isn't right. So she came and set me up with a button. So they started me on Pitocin, and because I have gestational diabetes, they checked my blood and it was a bit high. Like the first time they checked me, it was 80, but this time around it was 160.
Yeah, because it's going through labor and it needs energy.
Yeah,
available,
right.
So it releases.
Other than that, my poor mom is having to deal with all the kids, all 5 kids at home. And she was like, I'm going insane with your kids. But she's fine. So far, good. As good as it's going to get.
Yeah.
Our labor and deliveries are all oh so dramatic. They always have the nurses and doctors running around. Of course, this one couldn't be any different.
Of course.
She had to make an entrance earlier, too, so.
Yeah.
I hear how fun it is out there. Let me out.
Yeah.
You're going to remember this one.
Yeah.
So hopefully everything picks up and she's here before midnight. No more.
Let's pray.
I was thinking that as soon as everyone started running. I was like, okay, no more of this. This is the last one. We can't do this again.
I don't want to do this to you again. I don't want to make you go through this again.
I know we were signing the papers for the C-section and getting my tubes tied, and the guy was like, are you sure?
I don't know if he's legally obligated to say the things that he said, but yeah, he went through like, you know, generally a woman at 42 is going to regret it less than a woman at 32, and...
All right, well, let's hope that the next time that I show you guys, it's baby. 9:42.
Hi, can we help you?
And the last 3 contractions, I've kind of been feeling like I need to push, so. That was a false alarm, but we are getting close. Close enough that they've brought out the baby blankets. It's 5 till 10. She's gonna come back in 30 minutes to check me unless she sees or I feel something. Contractions are coming, like, closer.
Yeah, every couple minutes.
Strong. My blood sugar is fine. So the first time was 80, the second time was 116, and this time was what? 96.
Something like that.
So, doing good so far. Most likely next time, baby will be here.
Right.
Oh yeah, so they've put my leg up on, what are they called?
Stirrup?
Yeah, I don't know. To kind of help open the pelvis up more and contractions.
Right. Let baby come down.
Yeah. Another contraction's coming. It's not painful, but I definitely feel like I need to push. She checked and I was 7? What?
7 to 7.5. Just stretchy. She described it as stretchy.
Yeah, so my cervix is stretchy. Look, I showered this morning. I got nicely dressed. Today's the day.
Had the dream last night.
Had the dream last night. I dreamt I had her not in the hospital.
I showered.
In my pants.
I showered, got all ready.
Casey brought out the lucky shirt, so I think that's what...
manifested it.
Yeah, I think that's what made this baby come today. No preeclampsia. Blood pressure seems to be coming down still.
Your last one was really good.
I got tested for COVID, which was terrible. Another contraction coming. Whew. Oh, yeah. Hopefully baby will come in the next half to an hour.
And slip out like soap.
And slip out like soap.
It is just after 10:30. And it's go time. You ready for this?
Yeah, so ready. More than anything to hold her.
Let's do this.
Hey, we've got a little girl at 22.5.
Ay, yeah, she's finally Cristal, volviste a nacer.
We are not fully out of the woods. It is 2:22ish in the morning. Wow. I finally ate. I wasn't feeling hungry. I was kind of nauseous. After I had the baby, they gave her to me and I was shaking a lot, which is normal in all of my pregnancies. I shake a lot. I got really cold. They gave me blankets and then all of a sudden I was feeling really hot. They did give me medication to stop the bleeding just in case I started hemorrhaging. They gave me like 8 pills and then they ended up giving me more because the bleeding wouldn't stop. I'm still being watched for that because the bleeding is still too much bleeding. They checked me and I had a fever. I was running high fever. So they gave me some Tylenol and then more medication for the bleeding and ibuprofen. Now they're just watching my bleeding to make sure that it comes down. Baby has been breastfeeding from the moment she was born. She latched on pretty well and started sucking away. Switch her sides. We switched her like 6 times. She like ate for 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
Because of gestational diabetes, they also had to check her blood sugar levels and they were fine. So hopefully that continues to continue fine. My everything over there. Thank you for everything. I love you.
I love you too.
So the plan was that Casey was going to go home and be with the kids, switch with my mom, and my mom be here at night because that's what we normally did, but they don't allow switching. So my poor mom is having to deal with all the other 5 kids. Hope she survives. So far, it seems like she's surviving. Hopefully Casey gets a nice break from reality. Also, she totally looks like Adam. Now I'm going to try to get some sleep because I'm exhausted. It is 4:10 and they're going to come in at 5 to check her.
Her, you.
Me, I guess.
That's going to be done at 5.
Oh, right.
So
My
definitely checking you as well.
My little Ivy will be done at 5. But this little girl over here decided that she wanted to choke on amniotic fluid, so we had a code nurse. I don't know what to call it. I had to call in the nurse to come in and check on her because she wasn't breathing and she was turning a little purple. But she's back, and then she did it again. But she seems to be okay. One day we'll be able to sleep. Not today.
Not today.
Casey forgot his glasses, and we definitely did not bring the car seat.
Whoops.
I love your hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Ouch! Ouch! That hurt. Oh. Ow. That hurt my ribs. And everything from my ribs to my hips. Oh, I'm gonna die.